Yo, we in the game, talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill, like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.
What is going on, Just the Bet Slips family? Professor Parlay coming to you. We will have shortly have Poolside Pat and Chicks Picks Jen coming in. They were both running a little late, but I wanted to go ahead and get started because there's a lot of bets we got that with a game that starts right around 6 o'clock. So I wanted to go ahead and get it kicked off while we're waiting for them to jump in. I will go ahead and just jump right into the thing that keeps us from getting sued, which is the disclaimer. Let me change it to this way. Yeah, there we go. Number one, we are not professional gamblers. This show is for fun and entertainment purposes only. Number two, please gamble responsibly and at your own risk. Do not gamble more than you can afford and only bet what you can afford to lose. And gambling can be addictive, so please seek help if you need it. Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Again, not professional gamblers, but we do the research. We bet everything. We're trying to win. Just as much as we're trying to give you winners, but we're not professionals. We don't get paid to do this. Set a limit. Stay within your limit. Gamble responsibly. You'll be all right. But if you do find yourself having an issue, make sure you call 1-800-GAMBLER to get you the help you need. Like I said, we will have Poolside Pat. We will have Chicks Picks Jen. It won't just be me today. They are running just a bit late, but they will be jumping in very shortly. There's a lot of games that start around 6 to 6:40, so I wanted to get this started soon, as early as possible for you all, so we can get some of these bets out, like the Phillies game. I'm going to go ahead and jump into it, and they can just join once we get to that point. We also are affiliated, our sponsor, we're not sponsored by Sportsbook, but we're sponsored by Nevin Eyewear. Never Odd or Even is Nevin. These are my MLB long points. They are polarized, and if you click on our link tree on X, there's a link in there for Nevin Eyewear. It will get you 30% off of one pair, or buy one get two free. Either way, you'll get free shipping on anything over $50. So both of those deals will get you free shipping. What I will say is, if you're going to buy the prescription pair, use the 30% off code. If you're going to get regular pair, use that buy one get two free. It'll get you 3 pair for just under $90, and you usually can get a free gift depending on what promotions are running. But typically, there's some kind of free gift. It does vary on what that may be. But check out Nevin. Let them know we sent you by clicking that link. We promise you will love them. Everybody we've known that's gotten them has loved them. We all have many pair. Never Odd or Even. It is Nevin. We are not affiliated or sponsored by any specific sports book. However, we are affiliated with something very similar to a sports book, which is Playvo. Essentially, the way Playvo works is you buy a package ranging from $30 all the way up to $500. Depending on what bankroll you want to go for. If you use that code JTBS, you will get 10% off any and all packages. I'm sorry. If you buy that $30 package, you'll get it for $27 with our code. You will get a $1,000 bankroll to bet with. Essentially, the way it works is you have 2 challenges you have to complete in order to get funded and earn any of that money. The first challenge is to get to 10% profit before getting to 10% losses. If you complete challenge 1, you move on to challenge 2, in which case you have to get to 15% profit before getting to 10% losses. If you complete challenge 2, you move on to the funded stage where you can cash out a percentage of your profit up to that point and going forward. So it's a good way to try to turn a small bankroll into a large bankroll. Or you could go with the Blitz system. If you don't like the 2 challenge system, they have a 1 challenge system, which is known as the Blitz system. And that is 1 challenge. You get the same bankroll, same price. You can still use the 10% off, and you have to get to 25% profit before getting to 10% losses. If you complete the 1 challenge, then you move on to the funded stage, and you can cash out up to, I think it's 70. It's either 70 or 9%, depending. I'm not sure. I know that at one point it was 70. I think they may have changed it to 90, but I would check out their website on playvo.com. Watch the 2-minute video. It'll explain it better. It'll give you all the rules, regulations, stipulations that I did not go over. There are minimum requirements per round, things of that nature. So check them out. Let them know we sent you by using that code and get 10% off and try to turn a small amount of money into a large amount of money. But if you're looking for a best bet today, whether it to be bet on Playvo or not, I am going with Roki Sasaki over 16.5 outs at -111. He has been over 16.5 outs in 5 of his last 6 games. The only miss he had in that 6-game stretch was he missed by 1 out. And this lineup is only batting 1.92 .192 batting average against him. They have not hit him well. It is limited at bats, but he has pitched against them well. It is the Rockies. The Dodgers have been kind of owning the Rockies the last couple of days. I don't see that changing today. I really do believe Roki Sasaki over 16.5 outs is the best bet for today. You're going to see a common theme with my bets is there's going to be a lot of Dodgers and a lot of Phillies. I have a lot of stats that'll say why I'm betting them so heavily. But that being said, I'm going to move on from the best bet of the day, which is Roki Sasaki over 16.5 outs at -111, to the marquee matchup, which is Poolside Pat. You know what? I'm going to move on to the next one real quick because he'll be here in a second. I'm going to give our long balls. I've got Andy Pages at +340. He is at +340. He is 6 for 13 with 2 home runs versus Freeland. They're in Colorado where the ball flies out. You could take Shohei because he's also got a very good history, but he's hit a couple home runs in a row. I like Pages' numbers better, at +340. So that's why I'm going Pages. I'm pretty sure that same reason is why Jen's going Shohei, because Shohei is, I can tell you because I've written down for something else. 1 second. 9 for 16 with 3 home runs versus Freeland. So both of them are hitting Freeland very, very well. So I love Shohei and I love Andy Pages both today. I think there's going to see a lot of scoring in that Dodgers lineup today. I'm going to go on to the PD King couldn't be here, but I went ahead and threw up a performance double for him. I'm going to take Dustin May 4+ strikeouts and the Brewers money line at -105. Dustin May has 4+ strikeouts in 6 of his last 7 games. The Mariners are like 22nd overall in average strikeouts per 9 innings, averaging 8.56 strikeouts per 9 innings. The Brewers are on absolute fire, and the Mariners are just barely hanging on. And so I'm going to ride the hot hand of the Brewers and take them. They just beat them, 22-0 yesterday. I was going to take the Brewers to keep doing what they've been doing, keep putting them down. And all we need is to get Dustin May to get the 4 strikeouts, and we're going to hit this at +105. So that is the performance double of the day, typically coming from the PD King. But I put this one up for today since he could not be here because work kept him. I'm going to go back a couple of stages. I'm going to read it to you, and then once he gets in, he can explain it more because it will be on his tabletop as well. But his marquee matchup, and if you don't know what this is 6+ strikeouts for each pitcher in the same game. He's got Chase Burns and Matthew Liberatore, 6+ strikeouts at +174. Chase Burns is typically a high strikeout guy. Ever since getting paid, his big contract he just got, his extension, I'm not sure they've been there. Let me look. I want to double check for everybody. I know he's at 151 strikeouts for the year, so he's in the top 15. So he actually has. His last 3 games, he's gone 8 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, and 9 strikeouts. And he's going against a lineup that he's only faced 4 batters. So there's really not, and he's only faced them 1 time. So there's really not a lot to go off of there. But he has been getting the strikeouts. And this is a lineup that strikes out one of the most in all of baseball in actually it's the Cardinals. So they don't strike out a lot, but so Burns himself is getting 8 versus Miami. They don't strike out a lot. He got 8 against them, 6 against Washington. They're not really known for striking out a lot, but he got 6 against them. And then 9 against Pittsburgh, who does strike out a lot, but he got against them. I think he can definitely get to 6. Matthew Liberatore, this is more of a Pats guy, so I'm going to have to do some research. He does have 116 strikeouts this year. He has hit 6 strikeouts in 4 of the last 6. So he has actually been hitting it fairly decent. Let's see if he has any at-bats against his lineup. He does have 16 strikeouts in 17 at-bats. I think that's probably around 20% strikeout. 16. So 22% strikeout rate. So he's got a decent strikeout rate against this Reds team, and the Reds team does strike out one of the most in all of baseball. So that is where we're getting this marquee matchup at 6 strikeouts each at plus 174. I will move on now to the 750 club. I have 4 money lines today for the 750 club. We're going to go Yankees money line. So we got Will Warren on the mound and Chris Bassett on the mound. Bassett's been very, very up and down, more down than up. Will Warren has been kind of, I would say average this year, but he's been better than Bassett. I think Will Warren goes 6 strong innings. I think the Yankees offense with some young hitters like Spencer Jones starting to wake up. I think that they put enough offense together with the right arm Will Warren, and they get the win today. Then I've got Dodgers money line. Kyle Freeland versus the Dodgers has given up a 77 hits and 252 at bats. It's a 306 average that the Dodgers lineup has against Freeland. They've hit 14 home runs at 44 RBIs. The Dodgers smack Freeland around, and I just think they're going to put up so many runs that this game might be over early. Then we're going Angels money line. They've won 7 of the last 11 that I think it's Welbert or Aria or whatever his name is starts. And Houston is starting a rookie pitcher. So I'm just going to take the guy who's been there, done that over a kid that we're not sure what he's going to do. And then lastly, I've got Nationals money line. They've got Cade Cavalli on the mound, who was 10-5 this year with a 3.36 ERA. He is much more trustworthy than Kumar Rocker, who is extremely up and down, and they have been struggling mightily, to be honest. In early parts of their career, they've been a little bit better this year. Rocker has, but I just think that with Cade on the mound, the Nationals are going to be too much for them to handle, and I'm got that at plus 897. So that would get us pretty close to even on the 750 club. So these are the 4 that I like the most. Really think that these have a very good chance of hitting. So that's what we're going with for the 750 club. I think we're going to be jumping into the tabletops. So I'm going to jump to mine first since we're still waiting for the rest of the crew to join. I'm not doing a strikeout parlay today because strikeouts have been so finicky today, and with this short lineup, I did not want to push it. I'm going to just go with the 2 teams that I trust the most against pitchers that have histories of smacking those pitchers around to score runs. So I got the Phillies over 4.5 runs. I'm going to just name off all of the hitters against Alcantara. So we got Baum, 14 of 37, 3 extra base hits, 8 RBIs. Trey Turner, 17 of 47, 2 home runs, and 6 RBIs. Bryce Harper, 16 of 49 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs. Up and down this lineup, you're going to see guys that hit Alcantara very, very well. They are 97 for 324 with 7 home runs and 40 RBIs lifetime versus Alcantara. So I think the Phillies easily can get to 5 runs. Then we're going Dodgers over 6.5 runs. I told you I already think they're going to put up a lot of runs. Mookie Betts, 13 for 48, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. Rojas, 9 for 24, 1 home run, 5 RBIs. Ohtani, 9 for 16, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. And Andy Pye has 6 for 13, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs, all versus Freeland. The Dodgers as a whole are averaging 306 with 14 home runs and 44 RBIs versus Kyle Freeland. I think they put up a decent number. They might even get to 10, but I like them for over 6.5. I got this parlay at plus 283. And then continuing on my theme, I have Shohei Ohtani 2+ total bases. We've already talked about it. 3 home runs, 4 extra base hits versus Freeland. And then lastly, I have Bryce Harper 2+ total bases, who is 16 for 49, 3 home runs and 7 extra base hits versus Alcantara at plus 236. And then my best bet, which is Roki Sasaki over 16.5 outs at minus 111. Now that Poolside Pat is here, I can backtrack a little bit. I just wanted to go over mine and give them their chance. I did kind of talk about your marquee matchup, but if you want to talk about it, Pat, you can go ahead and then talk about it.
Do you want to switch it so they can see me?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know why I didn't do that. Sorry.
Thank you. What's up? Yeah, this one is so this one's interesting. interesting. And I know I was going to I knew it's a Cardinals. First, I'm very rare. If I've done it, it's only been a handful of times. I don't think I have had a Cardinal for the marquee matchup, but I'm actually more worried about Burns because of just the Cardinals just don't strike out that much, and he's not very familiar with the lineup. But I put him here also because he's Chase Burns. He's that name. Liberatore, on the other hand, for six, he's hit that four of his last six. He's hit six or more strikeouts. He's sprinkled in some sevens, as well as three starts with nine or more, and the Reds strike out a ton. So that's why I'm actually really high on Liberatore today. He's been volatile. Like he's given up hits. He's given up some runs. He's gotten hit around, but they also do let him go 90 to 100 pitches on the regular. So 6K is with just how much the Reds strike out, I think is doable for a guy like Liberatore today.
It's funny. We both kind of said a lot of the similar things. I still think Chase Burns can get to 6Ks.
Yeah, same.
He just faced the Marlins team, which also doesn't strike out a lot, and he got 6Ks against them. So
yeah,
I think he can get there as long as he's got his control.
Yeah, I wouldn't trust him around 8 or 9. 6.
No, I definitely would not ladder him or push his strikeouts. I would stick around 6. Yeah. But I do like that. I want to get to the tabletops fast because I know there's some other bets, but I'm gonna run through it real quick because I had Roki for over 16.5 outs at -111. Our long balls, I have Andy Pages at +340, Shohei Ohtani for 616. Then I made a PD of the day, which is Dustin May 4+ strikeouts and Brewers money line at -105.
Nice, like that too.
And then the 750 club is Yankees money line, Dodgers money line, Angels money line, and Nationals money line at +897. And then we'll move into your tabletop.
Sweet. All right. Yeah, actually a little lighter than usual. Like I had said, I'm kind of giving up on trying to be the least amount of bets. It's just not going to happen, which is fine. What I'm interested in, what I'm going to do when football starts is kind of get like a more of an average if I can, and then go from there. But anyway, that's a whole other project. A little lighter today. Got the marquee on there. My other one that I was thinking of was Gilbert in May. You like May for 4. I'm a little worried there. So Gilbert, look, his last 5, 7 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, 6 strikeouts, 4, and 10. So 5 of his last 6. And he actually pitches well against Milwaukee. But I was a little worried about. I was just a little. I'm a little bit worried about both, even though I just said that line. I like May at 4 a lot. I like May at 5, 6 a little scary with Dustin May. It really does depend on, it depends on how many pitches he's got at 4 innings, really. But I that was the alternate that I was going to do. And then I like Liberatore at 7 by himself, as you can see there, plus money. My cards parlay, love Matthew Liberatore at 5. So I found what was going to be the best and probably like the best bet right now in all of baseball might be Alec Burleson with how hot he is swinging the baseball bat. So give me him for the hits, runs, RBIs, and then Libby for 5+ Ks. My PDs of the day, which I've been hitting pretty well. It's hard picking and choosing. I'm sure you run into this as well. It's sometimes hard picking and choosing which ones you decide to put on the tabletop.
Yeah.
But either way, it's nice to have like a little knowing that I'm hitting them at a decent rate. Rasmussen and Sasaki, both 5Ks. You like Sasaki for the outs. I think if he gets that many outs, he's going to hit this 5Ks. He dances around this. He probably, his median is probably right around 5 because he'll have those days of 7, 9. He'll have those 2 and 3s though, where he's pitching to contact more. He is kind of a chameleon pitcher where he pitches based on what his team needs in that game, because he can do a little bit of everything. But there's 2 teams in the Rays and Dodgers that I like to win those games too. And then my home run bet. But I love that you guys love Pages and Ohtani because mine's Ohtani. But you'll see in the last call.
Yeah, I'll go over my tabletop again one more time because I was trying to give Jen the time to get in here because I know she was trying to. And she has a whole tabletop on here. And you'll see I'll give all the reasons why I love the Phillies and the Dodgers today. But so my parlay one is Phillies over 4.5 runs. Going against Sandy Alcantara today. Bohm versus Alcantara is 14 for 37, 3 extra base hits, 8 RBIs. Trey Turner 17 for 47, 2 home runs, 6 RBIs. Harper is 16 for 49, 3 home runs and 10 RBIs. As a whole, this lineup is 97 of 324 with 7 home runs and 40 RBIs, averaging 299 versus Alcantara, and that's a lot of at bats that they're averaging 300. And we've got the Dodgers over 6. We've got Mookie Betts 13 for 48, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. Miguel Rojas 9 for 24 with a home run, 5 RBIs. Shohei Ohtani 9 for 16, 3 home runs, 9 RBIs. Andy Pages 6 for 13, 2 home runs, 5 RBIs. Versus Freeland, this team has got 14 home runs, averaging 306 and 44 RBIs versus Freeland. I think they put up 10 in this game. And I'm not even worried about 10, honestly. I think they get 7 in 3 innings. Like, I think this is going to be a rout. And you're going to see on my last call, I might have Pages for more than 1 home run. Then because of this, sticking to my theme, Shohei Ohtani 2+ total bases, Bryce Harper 2+ total bases for all those reasons I just gave for the runs. And then that's the same reason I went with Sasaki over 16.5 outs. I will just go ahead and go to Jen's spot. Hopefully she jumps in while we're doing it. But she has a big slide going. But she's got Junior Caminero 1+ hit run or RBI at minus 351. She also gave the odds for 2 because she's parlaying 1 and 2 for these. Jack Caglianone 1+ hit run RBI at minus 328. Shohei Ohtani 2+ hits runs RBIs. Pete Alonso 2+ hits runs RBIs. Ben Rice 2+ hits runs RBIs. She has a 5-leg parlay for the 1, the 2 1s, and then the 3 2s at plus 492. Boosted to 740, and then she did another parlay where she just took all of those guys for 2 hits, runs, and RBIs at plus 918 with a 50% boost up to 1379. So it's 2 different parlays. Caminero and Caglianone 1+ hit, run, RBI. All the other guys 2+, and then she did another one where all 5 of those guys are at 2+ hits, runs, and RBIs. And those are the best she's going with today. I understand Shohei. I didn't really do a lot of research on Caglianone or Caminero, but Caminero is Caminero. Like, that guy is amazing. Caglianone has been hot lately. Ben Rice is one of the best hitters the Yankees got, and Pete Alonso has been good lately too. So I like all of this. I stuck with researching the 2 that I saw that had the biggest bullseye to me, which was the Phillies-Dodgers game. But I understand all of these guys, and if she hits this, as usual, she'll be killing us.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Rice 4 for 15 against Bassett, and then Caminero. But both of them are on the bigger all.
And Bassett has been not good at all this year. Like, he's been way worse this year than he normally is. So oh, wait a minute, she's here. She can give us a little more. Hey, good timing because we just finished talking about it, so you can actually talk about it.
Yeah,
you all can probably talk about it better than I can. Excuse me. So these are my Chicks picks for today. I started off with 3 1+ hits, runs, of RBIs, and 2 2s. And then I said, let me go ahead and do what I want. I want the 2. I want Caminero and Caglianone for the 1+, and the others for the 2. But then the odds weren't great. I hate a 492 without a boost. So I went ahead and looked at it for 2 for everybody, and I did like that for 918 with 1379 for the boost. So what did you all think about it?
Well, I'm never going to hate on Junior Caminero. Shohei I love today. Ben Rice, he just said, was 4 for 14 versus Bassett, and Bassett has been worse this year than he normally is, so I think it's probably a higher likelihood that he gets hits off of him today than he normally would. Pete Alonso has been very good, especially since the All-Star break. And Caglianone has like 4 home runs in his last 10 games, so he has been on fire as well. So I like all of these.
Yeah. And what I did was I looked at a couple different people who've done research. I looked at projected home runs, projected hits, and projected RBIs. And especially if some of those were combined, if they're home runs, they're expected to get a hit or a run. But if some of those were combined on the spreadsheets, then I picked them up and put them on here.
Yeah, so we've given you a little bit of everything here today, even with his limited slate. I stuck with 2 games because those were the 2 games I trusted the most. which could backfire if those games become pitcher duels. I don't think that's going to happen, but it's possible. But you have other options here as well. My last calls, I have a same game parlay, all Dodgers, obviously. Dodgers money line, Sasaki over 16.5 outs. Otani and Andy Pages both 2+ hits, runs, RBIs at plus 300, boosted it to 375. And then I have Andy Pages 2+ home runs at plus 3,200. So my last calls for today.
I mean, figured it would probably do this. I looked at obviously their whole lineup hits, as you've pointed out, hits so well against Freeland. So I picked Shohei and Pages. So I was thrilled to see the long ball, to see that both those guys with the long balls. So that's my last call.
Yeah, I thought about
and
going.
Actually, Andy on my sheet too. I just had never heard of him, but he was all over my sheet, so I don't blame y'all for picking him either.
Yeah, I was gonna go Shohei, but I wanted a little bit better odds, and two, if he does hit the long ball, you're gonna get paid way more if he hits it than if Shohei hits it. Is another reason why I went that way. Did you want to run through balls real quick then?
Yeah, my last is just Shohei, like I've been doing for 1 home run, 2 home runs, and the first home run. I was going to do in the first 5 innings, but it's usually on Draft Picks, and it wasn't on Draft Picks when I was trying to do it. But Draft Picks also had a notification up that it was doing an update, so it might not have been available. And then BMW Championship is this weekend. It starts tomorrow. Yep. They're now in the playoffs, so there are only 50 folks. There's no cutoff, and I haven't done a ton of research, so I didn't feel comfortable putting together parlays for everybody. But I always love the hole-in-ones for each round. And then the research I did do, I went ahead and picked Cameron Young to win for plus 1,800.
My research is the GOAT that is Scotty Scheffler is back, and just bet him to win every tournament from now on.
Yeah,
that's a good bet.
It's like 15 minutes away from me, that place. I might go this weekend.
You should. It's a lot of fun going to a PGA event.
I know, I've never been yet.
It is another level.
I'll be working the one in October that's at my course, but it's like for the champions. It's obvious, the seniors, but like even that, because I'll be able to watch.
That'll still be a lot of fun.
I'm excited for that. That'll still be kind of fun,
Yeah,
for sure.
But I think the BMW Belle Reve, I'm pretty familiar, just about it, and it's a very, very nice course. Cool. So shout out to the BMW. Yeah, very excited. It's the playoffs, so it's like the second or third. Did you say it? It's like the second or third?
It's the second leg of the playoffs.
So how many legs are there?
I think there's I don't know exactly.
That I don't know. Last weekend was the first, and that was the St. Jude FedEx St. Jude one. And I want to say there were 70 players, and then now this one has 50, and I think there are 1 or 2 folks who aren't playing. But yeah, we're now getting to the cream of the crop.
Very interesting. I look forward to it.
Looking out to see.
Because there's no more.
Right. Yeah. There's 3 total weeks. So the FedEx was the first week at 70 people. This week is the BMW, and then next week will be the Tour Championship, where there's only 30 players left. So there you have it. I'm gonna go ahead and show this. By the way, you can't read that, but this is a little nugget for PD King when he comes back. I did also add somebody on this list. Luis Castillo can eat a satchel of Richards. That man went 4 innings before ever getting a strikeout this past week. If you can't read it, it says Angels Reese points. Better rebounds, never bet her points. She'll drop 21 day and 8 the next, and she is now known as the XX chromosome of Rudy Gobert.
I wonder if there's ever been pink writing on a tombstone.
I don't know, but I was trying to make it stand out since the writing was so tiny.
Probably.
I thought it was fitting, but we did. That was very fast, and a lot of people came in late, so I am going to run through it one more time. I'm not going to do the explanations again. I'm just going to run through all the bets. Again, I have Sasaki over 16.5 outs, minus 111. Chase Burns, Matthew Liberatore is our marquee matchup. Andy Pages and Shohei Otani are the 2 long balls for today. Performance double days, Dustin May 4+ strikeouts and Brewers money line. Yankees, Dodgers, Angels, Nationals is the 750 club, all money line. Then we've got Burns and Liberatore, Logan Gilbert and Dustin May, and Matthew Liberatore 7 strikeouts by himself. Then we got parlay of Burley, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs, Liberatore 5+ strikeouts. Rasmussen, which I tinkered with. I just was avoiding strikeouts at all costs today because strikeouts have been so volatile since the All-Star break. I am sick and tired of missing parlays by one strikeout. So I just
I get it.
So from now on, I'm only going to wait on days where there's big pitchers. I'm going to use them. If they fail me, so be it. But I'm not going to just be stretching for some of these guys to get 4 and 5 anymore. I'm just not doing it.
I get it. They're fun bet. Strikeouts are just fun because
they're easy and they're fun, and there's a lot of stats that are easy to get off. But all it takes is the guy to have a little bit of bad control that he gets 4 walks, and next thing you know, he's only going 4 innings and he's getting 5 Ks instead of 7. It's just,
we are getting late in the year.
I missed it again yesterday about 1 strikeout, and I got pissed off. So I decided today there was going to be no strikeouts for me.
That's fair.
But I do like Rasmussen for 5 strikeouts and raise money line. Sasaki, I took the outs because I just can't trust the strikeouts. We bet him for this time, and he got 3.
Up and down.
But he's getting outs he's getting to like 6 innings pretty frequently. And we only need to get 5.2 innings. So
and strikeouts wise, he's not consistent, but he's if he falls in the middle of where he's been up and down with, like if he just falls right in the middle of those lines, then this should hit.
I will tell you, if he gets to 5, he'll probably get to 7.
Yeah.
Typically, if he's on with strikeouts. He has found an extra couple miles per hour. He's getting over 100 regularly now, which I think helps. But for some reason lately, they've just been getting a lot of ground balls on him. And then we have Shohei home run, which we've talked about. Then Chicks Picks Jen, we've explained. Her normal parlay is Kim Minera 1+ hit run RBIs, Caglione 1+ hit run RBI, Otani, Alonso, and Rice all 2+ hits runs RBIs. You get that at 492. If you have a boost, you can get that. So whatever she had at 50%, so she got at 740. And then she did all 5 of those at 2 for plus 920 or 18, boosted to 1379. And then mine is Phillies to score over 4.5 runs, the Dodgers to score over 6.5 runs at plus 283. And then Shohei Ohtani and Bryce Harper both 2+ total bases at plus 236. With Roki at over 16.5 outs. And then Dodgers moneyline Sasaki over 16.5 outs, Otani and Pages over 2 hits, runs, and RBIs at plus 375, and Pages 2+ home runs at plus 3,200, and Pages and Shohei at plus each at their home run, which I also bet as didn't write it down anywhere, at plus 1,000, and then Jen has Shohei for 1 and 2 and first home run, and then she has a hole in one for every round of the BMW Championship, and Cameron Young to win the whole thing, and that'll do it. These are the records. Jen is up 1 million units. Most from these 1+ and 2+ home runs. So don't scoff at these last calls. That's where a lot of these units are coming from. Is these 2+ home runs?
It's true.
I am at
9. Yeah.
Yep. 20. I'm up 20.93 units. Mine is not from 2+ home runs because I have not put one of those until now on the sheet. And then P King is. We'll say he's up 23.96. It's just because he made that bet and his post never went out to the group. But had it gone out, he would be up 23.96. Poolside Pat had a comeback yesterday, up the last couple of days really, up 3.68 units. And that means all of us are on the left side for a change. That is going to do it for us. It was a quick show, but we have a lot of games that are early today. There's a lot of 6:05 games. So we wanted to get all this stuff out to you all so you can bet if you wanted to.
We are so close to football.
We really are.
It's all good. Don't get me wrong. I love baseball. I love the Cardinals. It's been so much fun. I want to go to a playoff baseball game so bad. But in the back of my mind, while that baseball is going to be going on, I'll be thinking about how Brock Bowers needs to score a touchdown for my parlay on Sunday.
We've got 2 drafts on Saturday.
Oh my goodness, the D word is here.
We have 2 drafts the same day.
Yep.
We're so close.
So Saturday, guys, me and PD King will not be alive on the show. We'll be starting drafting. We have a draft that starts at 10 a.m. On Saturday because I have a different one at 7 o'clock and he has a different one at 7 o'clock. So we're both double dipping, even though the second one's in a different league. He did just join my league that I've been running for the last 15 years because one of my cousins dropped out, which will be a lot of fun. We may have to make a video from the draft and throw it out to you all. I was going to talk about something, and I don't have this issue with Chicks Picks Jen, obviously, because she clearly watches sports as well. But I saw a guy on TikTok having a conversation with his wife, trying to explain why it's not ridiculous that he watches what he estimated to be 460 hours of college and pro football throughout the season. He did the math of a entire season and playoffs, including for college and football, NFL, and he averaged it to about 460 hours a season. And then he asked her how much she watches, how many TV shows she watches. She said she averages 2 to 3 45-minute shows a day. He said, well, your average is 560, so which one of us is more ridiculous? And then she didn't say anything. So again, men, if you have any issues with your wives, break that down for them. We don't just give you bets, we also give you knowledge for your marriage.
Or send them to me, because I'm also right now, and I don't have to fight because Professor Parlay wants to do this as well. But we need a second TV, because I really need Red Zone always playing on one, and then we can highlight and feature another game on another. But I'm not going to go another football season without 2 TVs in the living room.
What they're not saying is I have C Money that's at my house every Sunday, and I have Chicks Picks Jen at the house every Sunday, and I'm watching the Commanders game no matter what, and then switching on commercials to the Red Zone. Or if they're not playing, it's on the Red Zone. They want the Red Zone all the time, so we need a second, smaller TV where the Red Zone will be playing, and the larger TV will have the Commanders on.
Well, we can discuss which is going to be on which TV.
There is no discussion.
You gotta have the touchdown TV. You gotta have a touchdown TV.
Yeah, because
either we buy another 60-inch TV or the big one's going to have the Commanders. That's all I can tell you.
Research purposes.
We might discuss it on the live, and you all can be a part of that.
Yeah, exactly.
But is there anything else? I mean, we got all the bets out. Is there anything else anybody want to talk about while we're here?
No, I think it's it's good that we got.
Oh, did NXT? Does NXT have any comments out there? Because I still can't see them if he does.
Oh, let me see. Hold on.
Yeah, and I tried to get on X, and I still can't make comments.
I was hoping I did an update on my phone on X, and I was hoping that was the fix, but it doesn't.
Said, "What's up, ball?" And Shohei 2+ hits from the RBI. Let's hit it.
All right, so
I don't know if that was. I don't know if that's just. I don't know if that's just his bet or if that's for. Oh yeah, because we should do a last.
Yeah, so let's go ahead and do that.
Actually, hit 2 of the last 5 days, I think. So we could do a quick one.
All right, so we'll just assume that's his bet, and we'll take 2+ hits once guys for Shohei.
Yeah, that stinks that we still can't. We got to figure that out, but that's fine. We'll get it figured out for.
Yeah, I don't know why.
That just means go to YouTube. That just means go to our YouTube too. But
anybody who's watching and wants to get comments in, please go to our YouTube, because for some reason the X is just not showing us the comments.
Hopefully we can
get that figured out. See them, but live we can't see them.
Yeah, I can. I'm on now. If you go on it, if you click on it, I can see on the live chat. I can see it, but it's not coming up for us on StreamYard.
And I can't see it even because I don't have a live chat when I go into it.
Yeah, it's very strange. Very strange. But we'll get it all sorted out.
All right. So Pat, what do you want to add to this?
Give me Liberatore for 5 strikeouts.
Okay. I'm going to stay away from the Phillies game because that game just started. All right. Pitcher, Liberatore 5. Jen, do you have one of those bets that you have that you like the most? We already used Shohei, so you don't have to use him.
Right. Why don't you pick either Caminero or Caglione for 1-hit runner and RBI? Whoever you all think.
They're going against Max Scherzer. He gives up some home runs now and then. We're gonna go 2. We're not gonna go 1. We're gonna go 2 for Caminero. I think he can get 2.
Okay.
And then I am going to go. Let me look at what the odds are. I'm gonna go Dustin May 5+ strikeouts.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get this at
5's good.
Plus 384.
Yeah.
So it's a safe one, but I like it. I think we have a very good chance of hitting this one.
4 legs too? Was that 4?
It's only 4 legs.
4 legs for 4 legs for almost 400. Not bad.
It's not bad at all.
We have a boost. Throw a boost on that.
Yeah, if you have one, use it. I've used most of mine for today, but if you have one, throw
I
it on.
keeping those little because we hit a 320 and a 3 something, and then we hit a little bit bigger one with hit 3 of the last 10 days. But they've been smaller. They haven't been bigger. Oh yeah, can you please post that?
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Okay. We're so close to football drafts. So excited.
Make sure if you're drafting to check injuries. There have been a ton of them the last 2 days.
Yeah, training camp's been eating people alive.
And the Cardinals have proven why they're the Cardinals also. Because why they let their high pick rookie running back get 14 carries in his first preseason game ever, I will never know. But now he has a high ankle sprain.
Sounds about right.
But that's why they're the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Not to be confused for the St. Louis.
Thank you. Thank you for it. I appreciate you clarifying. I very much, because you know what? The Cardinals are fun.
The St. Louis Cardinals are a lot of fun. I will admit that.
So
And
fun.
I have made more money off of their pitchers than any other pitchers this year. And that's just in the last 2 weeks.
Yeah. They have been very good. Specifically the last 2 weeks, they've been very good.
I will trust Dustin May for 4+ strike. I'm not Dustin May, but Dobbins for 4+ strikeouts every game, every week for any money.
Forever and ever.
No matter who he's facing.
So Randy Travis, forever and ever.
Amen.
Thank you.
All right, there it is. Shohei Ohtani, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Junior Caminero, 2+ hits, runs, RBIs. Matthew Liberatore, 5+ strikeouts. And Dustin May, 5+ strikeouts at plus 384. Sounds like a solid bet to me. I still end up with strikeout bets somehow. Damn it.
2+. And Caminero. Shohei 2+ by himself is like,
Minus 284, yeah.
yeah,
It's ridiculous.
it's wild. They know.
Well,
Well, they know
that's what happens when you hit like 4 or 5 home runs in 4 days.
it's also his matchup against Freeland too.
Yeah, Freeland just is like a home run derby pitcher to the Dodgers.
All right, I think I'm good. Yep, all set.
I'll tell you one thing: if we have a 5-run inning from the Dodgers and the Phillies, I'm going to make a lot of money today. I can tell you that.
Yeah. There you go.
If these two teams come through, because all my bets came from those two teams, with the exception of the performance double where I took May and the Brewers. So I'm really banking on the history against these pitchers today.
It's interesting to me that gambling on baseball, there's like the beginning is you do it differently, like pitchers and hitters warming up. You know, it's all different. The middle and like getting into summer is different than all of summer. Maybe is a little bit different. Now we're kind of winding down, and you kind of bet every like era. Same with football, I guess too. Like when guys are worn down, and you know, like you talk about it, like Derrick Henry, how nobody wants to tackle him in December. You know, similar stuff that happens in baseball, I think. All right, I could be wrong.
All right. Oh yeah, the Phillies hadn't hit yet. The Marlins went 0-3 and went down 11 pitches, so it's a good start. I was just checking to see if there were any Royal scores scored already, but there's not.
Good.
Funny enough, Schwarber is one of the guys that's not hitting Alcantara very well. He has a lot of at-bats. He has like 60 at-bats, but he only has 10 hits. So that's why he was not included in anything that I did, even though he can hit a home run against anybody. But just a warning out there, if you're thinking about betting him tonight, he does not hit Alcantara very well. Luckily for us, the rest of the team does. But that will end it for us. That was a little longer than I thought it was even going to be, considering we finally got everybody on the show. So
yeah,
we just need the PD King, which unfortunately got stuck at work, but he'll be back. Hopefully tomorrow. I will be at bowling. I will do my very best to have a video tomorrow. I should have one. Shouldn't have a problem because I don't think I'm working late or anything. So I should have a video tomorrow. So no matter what, you'll have picks. You'll have a video.
Mm-hmm.
If we have a show, which we should.
Yep.
If not, it'll be on X. So
Yep.
make sure you follow us on X. We're still trying to get to 500.
Yes, please.
We're very, 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 very close.
Don't want to sound like I'm begging, but I'm kind of begging.
Yeah. So please follow us on X. Get your friends to follow us on X. It doesn't cost you anything, and we give our
700 units, people. Look at that. Look at that number. That's a real number.
If you have been following us, we are up 742 units for the year. And every one of those bets we're giving away for free. We do
Think
not
about
charge
what your unit is. Think about what your unit is, and then multiply it by 700, and then think
Yeah,
about
so-
what it could
So
be.
easy math. If you bet $10, you'd be up $7,400. That's easy math. If you bet $10 on every bet. But all I'm gonna say is, look, it doesn't cost you a single thing, and we give all these bets for free, and you'd be up 742 units for free. Everybody else who was giving away bets after a little while starts charging, we will not be doing that. We just ask for you to follow us. That's it. We also-
Statistically, even if you just pick a couple of them every show that you like, you're gonna probably be up. You would statistically be up something. So, just saying. That's all I'm saying.
But yeah, and right. So exactly, he's right. So, and even if we don't, if you pick a couple and we miss, then you don't want to take the bet. That's fine. It's just cost you a follow. That's all it costs you. With that being said, we'll go ahead and we are still doing the giveaway of $50 gift card once we hit 500. So
500.
if you're on here when we get 500, we're giving away to somebody randomly. So go ahead and
Football's coming up. Football.
check that out. Football's coming up very, very soon. We don't have any more Sundays without football for the until February, end of February basically. So, and it's kind of funny. Super Bowl's on Valentine's Day this year. Sorry.
Yeah.
ladies.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of pissed off wives out there. But that being said, these were hot tips for your bet slips, and I will play you.
Yo, we in the game talking number stakes high. Knowledge and skill like a bird we fly. Analyzing stats, we don't just guess. Betting on the win, you know we're blessed. Just the bet slips, we keep it real. Breaking down the odds, you know the deal. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. Rolling with the punches, we look for the signs. Parlays and props, counting all the coins. Every podcast episode, we bring the heat. Strategies laid out, can't accept defeat. Tune into the wisdom, hear our call. In this betting world, we'll never fall. Just the bet slips, we're making plays. Informed decisions, we light up the ways. Chasing that victory, hit the big score. Join the community, we're here for more. On this gambling journey, we ride the bet. With just the bet slips, you ain't seen nothing yet.